Things are getting real spicy out here, man. You already know who it is. Osiris Lourde. Thank the Lord right up above. The Lord loves you on Twitch and YouTube. And you already know to follow the Lord's Gift Shop.nyc on Instagram. Check out the Lord's Gift Shop.com. And if for some reason you can't be yourself, you could be Lord, but I'd rather you be yourself. Anyway, speaking of being yourself, we got fusions. You like that segue? That was clean. That was smooth. That was smooth, baby. That was smooth. Speaking of being somebody else, we got GOGETA versus VEGITO, man. The greatest fusions. I don't even know, man. We gonna run
this
that back.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Shout out to Deat Battle. Listen, shout out to BetterHelp. Get you some help. You need some help. I don't even got the microphone next to me, man. I hope y'all heard that. I'm so excited, man. So excited. Yes. I love GOGETA. I love VEGITO. I feel like I already know who's gonna win, but you know.
VEGITO!
Let's see.
Oh, come on! It's the
who y'all got? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Which fusion
if you think you know who's gonna win,
is
drop that down.
GOGETA, the combo greater than legends, or VEGITO, the mix who surpassed gods.
Intriguing.
Oh, yeah.
They are in many ways identical, yet still quite different.
Actually,
though in canon, they only have a collective total of 3 brief appearances. To truly,
I don't know about the fusions like Super Saiyan gods and all of that.
GT, Super, movies,
so I don't really know who's gonna win.
Books, Toei's Twitter, even all the crazy Xenoverse and hero stuff.
Hold on to your Dragon Balls.
No, we got that Rice Krispies.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Who y'all think gonna win, man?
Imagine, it's 1995 and you're at a movie theater in Japan. You're there to watch Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn, and it's gonna be the most radical movie ever, dude. I mean, yeah, it was a little weird when Adolf showed up, but then it happened.
What?
Goku and Vegeta were pushed to the brink with only one option left. They merged into a single being of amazing power, GOGETA! And that would be the greatest thing 8-year-old you ever saw. Yep, you peaked at 8.
Fun fact, while VEGITO had already debuted in the manga 2 months earlier, GOGETA was created first. After all, the movie had been in production throughout the previous year.
2 Saiyans, the proud son of royalty and the lower-class champion, becoming one epic powerhouse? This is the true potential of Goku and Vegeta. Easily a top 5 Dragon Ball moment. Hey, nothing beats the first time we saw Super Saiyan, but I think this comes close.
This method of fusion was taught to Goku by the Metamorans, a mysterious alien people who we never actually see.
But I'd guess they like wearing crop tops with inflatable shoulder pads.
LOL.
Anyway, when Goku taught this fabled technique to Goten and Trunks, it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen.
This is the fusion dance. On top of an incredibly precise movement routine, this technique requires both parties to match power levels in order to fuse successfully. A literal personification of the phrase, only as strong as the weakest link.
It's pretty easy to screw up, trust me. But if you nail it, you're the baddest mother effer on the planet.
Listen,
though not part of mainline
how many of y'all know how to do
Goku and Vegeta first used this to
I be
battle
trying to do that, I can't do it.
a demon basically composed of essence of evil. Probably smells like cats. GOGETA defeated him in less than 2 minutes. 20 years later, GOGETA would become canon to conquer one of the most dangerous entities in the multiverse. Broly.
Obviously, Gogeta's super powerful, but I think his most underappreciated skill is how he comes up with awesome attack names. Like the Big Bang Kamehameha, Stardust Fall, Meteor Explosion, and the ultimate villain killer,
Oh, my fault, y'all. My fault.
A fancy-looking attack that completely obliterates all traces of evil within a target.
That's how it took out Janemba in one shot. The guy was literally made of evil. Or cats.
Weirdly enough, this is similar to Devilman's Devil Might Beam, which causes the evil within a person to explode and—
Oh, you mean Spike? That guy's hilarious. Which obscure character are you gonna reference next? Icarus? Sour Man? General Rildo? Oh man, that guy's just one letter up from General Dill.
Over the years, Gogeta has achieved the empowered forms of Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Blue, and even Super Saiyan 4 in his battle against Omega Shenron.
Super Saiyan 4 is a totally unique branch of transformation. Instead of using Divine Ki like Super Saiyan God, it taps further into Goku and Vegeta's Saiyan bloodline, giving them fuzzy red fur and teen goth eyeshadow.
Goku has also claimed this form increases a Saiyan's inherent aggression, though you wouldn't know it with Gogeta. He basically becomes Dragon Ball's Bugs Bunny, reveling and messing around with his foe any way he can.
On until the fusion runs out. That's right, the fusion dance has a time limit of 30 minutes. This can be reduced even more if Gogeta uses up a lot of energy. Against Omega Shenron and GT, he split apart after about 10 minutes.
Are they not stronger like that anyway?
More evidence that the amount of power Gogeta possesses is enormous. Even repeatedly striking Broly so hard that the boundaries between dimensions shattered like glass wasn't enough to burn through his time. Hell, he was only in Super Saiyan 1 when he did that. After going blue, Broly didn't stand a chance. Based on earlier in the film, Whis' reaction even implies that Gogeta could possibly take on Beerus.
In Dragon Ball Heroes, Gogeta continues to prove he's one of the multiverse's S-tier fighters. He even defeated the Crimson-masked Super Saiyan Rose Full Power Goku Black and Ultimate God Slayer Hearts the God Hater. You know, those guys.
And two Gogetas together could take on Fu.
I definitely don't know who that is.
After all that, you just called Fu.
Dark King Fu, the artificial bio-android demon mutant. He has Saiyan, Namekian, Earthling, Majin, and Eternal Dragon DNA.
Demon mutant.
Is this fan fiction?
Hearts the God.
Is this fan fiction?
Fu could become an entity akin to Zeno, that little blue baby who can erase a multiverse with a thought.
But these Gogetas achieved even stronger forms than before. One was in Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, the boosted form Vegeta achieved during the Tournament of Power.
Right, so the
other
blue
was
one
Super
is
Saiyan 4,
Super Saiyan
but not
Blue.
just any Super Saiyan 4. He was Super Full Power Saiyan
Super
4
Saiyan God
Limit Breaker.
The one with the red head,
I think my tongue is permanently twisted now.
These two forms fighting side by side implies that, at least in this iteration, both are similar if not equal in power.
Gogeta's so cool.
Yeah, well, he got the tiny
win this matchup.
In Weekly Jump issue 28 from 1995, the fusion dance was stated to unify Goku and Vegeta's spirits and draw out their power to the max. As long as a fight with Vegito lasts less than 30 minutes, the magazine says Gogeta should win.
And then in the video game Raging Blast, there's a what-if scenario where Gogeta beats Vegito in a sparring session, but he was about to run out of energy, so maybe it could have gone either way.
Though with his power and skill, it's unlikely any opponent would push Vegeta to his limit. Two of the greatest warriors in history merged together
it's me.
as
I'm cool as shit.
What more could you want as a fan? What more could you fear as a foe?
It's the spring of 1995. A demonic menace has threatened to consume the world in chaos. Goku and Vegeta were pushed to the brink with only one option left: fusion! They used one of their most incredible techniques to become a merged being of unimaginable power. Does this sound familiar?
But there wasn't time to teach Vegeta an awkward dance routine he'd ultimately despise. Instead,
they
used the Patara.
Only the gods themselves could rock bling like this. That's right, the Patara earrings come from the Kais.
Need me one of those, put it in my nose.
Universes.
By placing one earring on each person's opposite ear, the Patara forcibly fuses the two beings together. No power level matching required. In this case, Goku and Vegeta fuse to become
Who y'all got,
Vegito.
man? Who y'all got?
Okay, seriously, Vegito? Couldn't they have a better name?
It's not that bad. And remember,
Vegito's a fire name,
started production well before Toriyama penned Vegito's first appearance.
So, Toei called dibs on the better name, huh? But still, shouldn't it be like Vegiku? Not like that's much better either. Why Vegito?
It makes more sense in Japanese. Vegito is formed from the first half of Vegeta and the latter half of Kakaroto. This is why Viz actually translated it to Vegerot.
Oh, that one sucks too. Okay, bored now. Let's talk about how he blows shit up real good.
Vegito has numerous techniques that are entirely his own, many of which are fittingly perfect combinations of Goku and Vegeta's signature moves, such as the final Kamehameha, formed like Vegeta's final flash, but fired like Goku's Kamehameha wave. He's got a Spirit Sword, the Saiyan Shield, and the Banshee Blast. Which, no, it's not the ghost attack you're thinking of.
With Goku and Vegeta's powers combined, Majin Buu was no match. Super Vegito was so friggin' powerful that even being turned into candy didn't slow him down.
That 30 minutes for Gogeta is gone.
His level of power had transcended to such an impressive degree that he was capable of effectively ignoring having his matter entirely altered and his DNA
literally turns into candy.
He continued on as the incredible fighting candy.
No mouth, no brains, no organs of any kind, and he still kept slapping around that big pink ass.
What?
Phrasing. Presumably, this is similar to how Vegeta overpowered Babidi's mind control, or how Goku broke through Hit's time skip with Kaioken. A greater power level can overrule basically anything a weaker one does. Though, to be fair, the Super Candy is a pretty extreme example.
But Vegito's a pretty extreme guy, even for the the Dragon Ball multiverse. He later got that godly blue hairspray and beat the crap out of Merged Zamasu, a double deity. Like a fusion dick measuring contest, but not at all close.
Though similar to his dancing counterpart, Vegito's time ran out after he overtaxed himself.
Which was kinda weird.
Yeah, that was all right.
They said these Potara fusions were permanent. Turns out it's only permanent for Supreme Kais. Vegito's form can last up to 1 hour before splitting apart, but can be shortened severely if he goes full tilt. In the manga, Vegito formed after Zamasu fused and split apart when they expected Fused Zamasu to have 20 minutes left, meaning he cut his time down to 40 minutes at most. Though in the anime, it was way less since he tried to quickly overpower Zamasu with a single attack.
The Potara have their own set of rules. Unlike the fusion dance, this form is maintained by the power of the earrings.
Because they got unlimited power for 30 minutes, you feel me?
As such, destroying the earrings ends the fusion.
And if you slap the Potara on while in a Super Saiyan form, you can't power down while fused. So if Goku and Vegeta aren't careful, they can find themselves draining power when they don't need to. But surprise, Vegito's got into his own Super Dragon Ball Hero shenanigans, and he's got the full power Red Fur 2. Look, Wiz, I think I'm having Deja Vu.
Deja Vu, LOL, question mark.
Heavy-hitting threats to the multiverse like Cumber and Mechikabura.
And just like with Gogeta, there's plenty of people who think Vegito would win this fight.
Daizenshus 4 and 7, basically 2 Dragon Ball encyclopedias, claim that the Potara fusion is superior to the fusion dance.
Old Kai said this too, that the Potara provide a greater effect.
Though they both may be referring to what was believed at the time to be a permanent fusion. Not having to worry about overspending your time limit would certainly be a greater effect if it were true.
But hey, there's nothing that can get in the way of Vegito's awesome power. Gods and demons alike are no match. When there's no one strong enough to save the day, then perhaps 2 will do.
Alright. So
this show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Shout out to BetterHelp.
Life can be overwhelming, and many people are burned out without even knowing it.
Symptoms can include lack of motivation.
Alright, let's get it.
Alright, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
Hear my wish, Eternal Dragon. It's time for a test.
Alright, let's get it. Lock in. You know what time it is. I'm about to put my sweater back on for this. Cause it's gonna get a bit chilly.
What is this madness? Whoa, Vegeta! Am I really that much taller than you?
Stop it, Kakarot! What? Let's go, lock in. Alright. So we got the Potara and we got the fusion dance. Let's go, lock in. Lock in. Who y'all got? Drop it. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Don't blink. Alright, good headbutt. Good Super Saiyan. Alright. Key sword thing. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Good dodge. Flying around the dragon. The sword got it. Ooh, trying to get him. Alright, let's get it.
Not bad. Wanna kick it up a notch? Sure.
Let's go.
How about some variety?
Let's get it. Ooh. Tried to boom him. Punched him right in his shit. Alright. Let's get it. Okay. It's gonna make me hurt my eyes, gang. Uh-oh, we're gonna run out of energy, bro. Try to violate him for no reason. Alright. Oh, pulled up behind him. LOL, question mark.
Gotcha.
What? Now they at the hyperbolic time chamber.
Guess it's now or never.
Training stage. Oh, they about to try to end this right now. Who y'all got? Who gonna win? Ooh. Nah. Who got the W? Who got the W? I told you, you're gonna run out of energy. Damn, Brody. They gonna wish him back?
KO!
Damn,
man,
bro.
That was epic. Totally worth the wish. So I guess we probably could have solved a lot of world problems with that.
I suppose
That was crazy.
world domination can wait another year. This fight was incredibly close. No, seriously, how could it not be? They're almost exactly the same person.
With a few minor differences here and there, like signature attacks. Neither Vegito nor Gogeta had one single power that provided an absolute edge over the other.
Except perhaps Vegito's longer time limit, though it's not so clear-cut. Both have overtaxed their energy quick enough to end their fusions in less than 10 minutes. Time isn't the only factor, but also whatever is maintaining each fusion. Gogeta's body and Vegito's earrings.
Facts.
It's possible Vegito's power can actually drain the Potara faster than Gogeta's does his own body.
Still, it's twice the time, and that definitely
not
gave
enough evidence
Vegito
to
more
definitely prove that
flexibility and
Potara
strategy.
uses energy
So
differently
more
than
often than
Vegeta.
not, it's safe to say Gogeta would run out of juice first.
Also, when Vegito or Gogeta defuse
Damn,
from
I got
power
chilled. That was
overuse,
crazy.
it's typically difficult for them to immediately fuse again due to that lack of energy.
But Vegito had another one over Gogeta. No matter what, he'd always have a very slight power advantage. Remember how the fusion dance requires the fusers to match their power levels? Well, the Potara don't need that.
Goku doesn't need to match Vegeta's slightly lower power levels, so there's nothing stopping
P,
Vegito
don't talk about
from
my man
combining
Vegeta
the
like
full
that.
sum of their parts.
Ah, poor Vegeta. You'll get your day in the sun one day, buddy. Oh, who am I kidding?
This might be what Old Kai was referring to when he said the Potara had a greater effect.
But hey, could Gogeta have destroyed the earrings? Nope. He would have had to be able to overpower Vegito first, like how Goku
That's
could
what I was
only
thinking.
destroy Kefla's earrings after he reached Ultra Instinct.
Remember, when comparing levels of
R.I.P.
power in
earrings.
Dragon Ball, the greater one can overrule almost anything the weaker one does. The earrings likely tend to be protected by the user's ki aura, similar to their clothing.
The only time we've ever seen
LOL.
Potara damaged or specifically targeted are when the wearer is overwhelmed or in a vulnerable state. If any stray ki blast could destroy them, we'd have a lot more broken earrings by now.
I thought they
Lastly,
were
there's
just,
some debate
you know
over
what
their
I'm saying?
personalities. In their first appearances, Vegito seemed rather cocky and playful against Boo, whereas Gogeta was far more deliberate against Janemba, and thus far more successful. However, these are not core personality traits, and assuming so would be inconsistent with Vegito's serious fight with Zamasu and Gogeta's more brash fights with Broly and Omega Shenron.
That was funny.
Context is key. As far as personality and mental ability goes,
Good headbutt.
Gogeta and Vegito are practically identical.
That was my favorite part.
In
The
end,
headbutt
Vegito's
into the
higher
sword.
power level, no matter how
That
slight
was
it
fire.
was, made a big difference in protecting and maintaining his longer, more flexible time limit.
Gogeta was gonna need meta more than that to beat Vegito. Sorry, Wiz, I know that pun was
Damn.
potable.
Shut up.
But terrible.
Earth's Dragon Balls give 2 wishes, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Shenron, I wish for you to fuse me and win.
No, what?
The winner is Vegito.
LOL. Alright.
Thanks for watching, and doubly thanks to our channel members for supporting us this year. Hope you've been enjoying the
GG.
extra perks and content. We've got a bunch of new stuff
Shout
in
out
the
to
works.
Death Battle. Make sure you join the membership and make sure you save Death Battle and all of that. Alright, so I mean, that was a good battle. I thought that Vegito did win, right? Yeah, I thought that Vegito was gonna win. So, cause Gogeta, I don't know. Honestly, either one of them could have lost their power, you know. So it was up to them. I ain't know. Listen, I'm just keep my opinion to myself. I thought it was a good battle though. Anyway, you already know who it is, Osiris Lord. Make sure other way. Thank the Lord on Instagram. The Lord loves you on Twitch and YouTube, and the Lord's Gift Shop.nyc on Instagram and the Lord's Gift Shop.com. Make sure y'all go follow that. Make sure y'all go check out Death Battle. They have tons of awesome battles, and we need to make sure that they stay making work. You know what I'm saying? # Save Death Battle. I ain't gonna drag it anymore. Yalla that.